today you can see we've got 2 Corvettes sitting in the garage, which can only mean one thing. That means today begins a very long process of tearing down both Corvettes and swapping the necessary parts from that one over to that one. And I know a lot of you are going to be really confused and really upset because I said that this one was going in for a transmission and that we weren't going to be using it for a parts car. So let me show you some of the issues that I have with this car and why I decided it was best suited as a parts car. But before we get too far into the video, we have a new member of the AAR family. This is an alligator. Actually, I'm kidding. He's not an alligator. He is a Mediterranean gecko from Florida. I'm telling you, Swamp Corvette is the Corvette that just keeps giving back to us, guys. Look at him. Tell me he's not the cutest little thing. He's kind of sickly, you know, honestly, I can't lie. He is can you push that zoom in button right there at the top?
Which this one right here? Yeah. Okay.
There we go.
Oh.
There we go. We'll get you guys a little bit of light. Now you can see him in a whole lot more detail. He's look at those eyes.
He's beautiful.
He is. He's a beautiful creature. Look at him turning his head. When you move your hand, his head turns. Like.
I'm going to watch you guys.
Yeah. Will you put that paper towel back in there?
Yep.
Guys, I know a lot of you are going to be upset that we're keeping him in this container, but it's only for tonight. Come on. Get off. Go on, little buddy. There you go. There he goes. He's fine. We've also got him sitting under a heater right here to help keep him warm. It is freezing outside, and he was in Swamp Corvette outdoors. When I brought Swamp Corvette in, he came running out of the bumper and went over there. 2 days later, I found him over here. So I decided, since this is not his natural habitat, since he will not survive in Oklahoma, especially with these freezing temperatures, there's nothing for him to eat. They primarily feed off of mealworms and moths and things like that. There's just not going to be any food for him. He's already skinny.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm going to go ahead and do the right thing, like Vice Grip Garage would say. I'm going to do the guy's going to do the right thing, and I'm going to go buy him an aquarium with a heated rock, with a heat lamp, with all the little stuff he could need, including food, to hopefully bring this little guy back to life and make him feel like he's got a home here. And he will be kind of like the AAR mascot. So here with us today is Austin Carr. Tell them about you. Who are you? Where can they find you at?
Well, on YouTube, Austin Carr. Just look up AUSTIN, CARR, 2 R's. Don't forget the 2.
Carrer.
Carr.
There you go.
Emphasis you know? So you can find me on YouTube. You can find me on Instagram as well at AC_S_auto. And, well, I just do small YouTube videos. I help out Randy a lot here at Auto HQ, or at least I try. Break a couple things, but that's okay.
Yeah, and we just started.
Yeah, just started.
so we're taking a break from my car, and we're over here letting Austin tear this one apart.
It's a little gross.
That's pretty nasty. Didn't you just find something deceased in here?
Ah, a dead frog.
A dead frog. Oh yeah, I see him.
Itty bitty dude.
I see him. See if I can zoom in on. There he is, right there.
Rest in peace.
Okay, well this one's coming along. Goodness, and we found some cockroaches too. We've been feeding those to the mascot. You see Austin and Nick. We got Nick out here. Everybody loves when Nick's helping out with cars. And he's a little camera shy. Oh yeah, break it, why don't you? That's fine.
That was already broken.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. I'm over here wrenching away on this one, and we made some pretty good progress over here, guys. Still trucking though. I'm about to pull this passenger side seat out, and then I'll see about getting the center console here out. Once that's done, I'm probably going to take off the doors, the hatch, and the hood in its entirety. So yeah, let's not talk about it. Let's just do it. So randomly, we're talking about the Mediterranean gecko from Florida that came out of this very car, and we're walking by this car. Forgive the audio, I don't have my good mic on, but here's another one. Another one just popped up. Needless to say, I am going to catch him. They do bite, but their bites don't hurt. So Austin, you want to do the honors and hold this, and I'll snatch him up?
Yeah, I can try.
All right, let's see if we can... Now, he's a lively little fella. Come on.
Definitely has a little more motivation than the other one does.
You're not supposed to touch their tails.
Because they can break off, correct?
Yeah, sometimes it can kill them. Look how amazing he is, man. Come on.
Those colors are amazing.
Come on. There you go. Go on up there. There you go.
Yep.
Come on.
Yep,
There he is.
Hey.
There he is.
Yeah.
Look at him. We got us another one. Sitting here looking at all of this can be pretty overwhelming. But a good friend of mine, name is Eli, is the guy that sold me this house, helped me realize something quite some time back. I was overwhelmed when it came time to get my dealer's license in the state of Oklahoma. It seemed like it was something that would just take absolutely forever to do. There was too much to get done, no way to do it all. And he told me, you got to quit looking at the whole picture, and you need to break it down into pieces. If you focus on the small things, get one piece done at a time, it won't seem like it's such a big deal. He was absolutely right. So, as I'm standing here looking at looking at this, and I feel slightly overwhelmed, I come back to that, and I realize one task at a time. So, since you guys already watched me break down the red Corvette, I'm not going to make you watch me break down the silver one. It's pretty simple. Lots of screws. Well, not really any nuts and bolts. It's just mainly screws. I'm going to start pulling all of this apart, methodically, piece by piece, take it apart, and when we come back, we are going to have an empty car. At that point, we're going to start putting this bad boy back together, and by the end of this video, if everything goes right, this car will have this interior. So we're getting down to the nitty-gritty now, guys, and I thought this might be a part that you would want to see. Obviously, I've removed all of the carpet, which is all right here, seat belts included. Let me tell you something, guys. This is, I have messed with some nasty cars in my day. I have never in my life seen or touched a car as disgusting as this one. We have the center console removed. Everything is out. All that's left, oops, sorry about that, guys. All that's left are these little pieces of carpet that run all the way down here. The pieces that have caught the majority of the nastiness for 14 plus years. Thankfully, I did not buy this car from auction, so I can tell you who used to own it, because I am hoping at some point maybe we can get in touch with the previous owner. I hope he is still alive, and I would love to hear the story behind this car. We'll get into that in a minute. I'm going to set the camera down, and I'm going to let you guys watch me pull out the last of the old carpet in the Swamp Corvette. I am not going to lie, I don't know what's under here. I don't know if we're going to encounter anything. I already saw a cockroach, and I've seen a few of these things. Guys, let me tell you, if you're not from Florida, if you've never seen a cockroach from Florida, it ain't nothing like I have ever seen before. These roaches are like the size of quarters or bigger. These fat, big Madagascar-looking cockroaches, man. They're pretty disgusting. I don't know if they hiss or not, but okay. Oh Lord, I'm not gonna lie, I'm nervous. There could be a snake up under here. Like, you just don't know what's holding this in. Oh, there's probably one more screw or something in here, but you know what? I'm not messing with it, man. It's gonna have to just come on out. Whew. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Oh, man. The smell. The smell. Okay. I'm all right. I'm all right. Oh, man, let's just get this out of here, dude. Let's just get this out of here, get this over with. This is absolutely disgusting. Let's bring you guys in for a closer look at what was hiding underneath there. Honestly, it doesn't look like anything, really. No? I do see a tiny hole right here in the corner. You see that? That little bitty hole? Yeah. Hey, if anybody's got Sam Crack's number, could you tell him, get a hold of him, tell him I need a little bit of that panel bond of his, man. Well, we got some shells or something there. I don't know what all this is, man. It's disgusting, though. It is. Okay. All right, one side down. You know what that means. Let's just get this over with. We got one side left. Oh, before I forget, I want to show you guys something. I'm actually real proud of myself on this. Oh, I'll have to show you later. I don't have the key. I got this window functioning properly. Worked on the door a little bit. Okay. All right, last one. Let's see what's underneath door number 2. Are y'all ready for this? Boy, this is so gross, man. This is... Oh, what is that? Okay. This is just nasty. Here we go. Oh, oh wow. Oh, it's kind of stuck to the floor there. All right. There's a wire we got to get shoved under the carpet here. Ugh, golly. Whew. Ooh. Okay. Hey. That's the bulk of it, guys. That's the bulk of it. We got some vacuuming to do, and then we can start putting this thing back together. I do have to warn you, graphic material coming up. So, kids, cover your eyes. I found something that was stinking pretty bad in this door. That sucks, man. I hate stuff like this. Obviously, this car got left sitting wide open in, you know, the swamplands, and these little critters made it their home, man. This guy is long gone, unfortunately. In fact, I would say he's long gone. I don't think he's been deceased more than, I don't know, probably a week. But, you know, he smells pretty bad. He smells real bad. As soon as I got this door panel off, I started, golly, it stinks. It smells so bad. But I started pulling this door panel down right here. And as I did so, the little guy literally fell out from probably one of these holes right here. It just dropped right on the ground in front of me. And I was like, oh boy. Oh boy. Well, I got this door panel off because I got to get in here. I got to try to use some electrical cleaner. Take these connectors off, spray a lot of electrical cleaner in here, put them back together, help to clean things up a little bit. I got to lube the tracks of the window and the locking actuator there, as well as the mechanism for latching the door. I want to make sure all that is well lubed before we put it back together. And now I gotta go dispose of this guy because he smells truthfully disgusting. But that's it. Now it's a matter of cleaning connectors, lubing a few things here and there, and cleaning, and then we put it back together, guys. And I can't tell you, I cannot put into words right now how stoked I am to see what this thing looks like put back together again with the new red interior. It's going to be absolutely amazing. Get ready for this transformation, guys, because it's coming. Now, I know when you look at all of this, it looks like a complete mess. It's a disaster. Who could possibly figure out where all the pieces are to put it all back together? I've got a knack for this, guys. What I haven't been recording is the time-consuming process of each individual switch inside the car. As you can see, this one is completely rusted, as were most of the switches. What do you want? Huh? Can you see I'm recording? Oh, you wanted to be on camera, huh? Yeah, it's 1 o'clock in the morning. This video has to be up by 10 a.m. I've got a whole car to put together, and you want to steal the show. Oh, you're beautiful, though. Yes, you're beautiful. Beautiful dog. Okay. All right, go play. All right. So, as you this is a very tedious process, guys, because this is the original piece to this car, but the boot is not. The boot was completely ripped on the other one. The cigarette lighter was destroyed on the other one, full of rust. So I've had to take each individual piece off and replace it. Here's the original center console. As you can see, it's full of nasty. We've got all of the switches in, and I think everything is working so far. That's the main thing, guys. I could have thrown this together for you, and truthfully, nobody would have known the difference. There's a lot of people on YouTube that do that, man. They just throw it together, try to make it look good enough. But what I want is I want everything to work. For example, all of this now works. All of these lights that weren't functioning before, we've got all of it now, guys. All of the toggle switches work. All right. That's oil. off. Oil pressure, thermostat, volts, off. See, coolant temp, volts. Here we go. We've got miles per gallon average, off. Instant, trip, off. Range. This all functions now, as do all of the switches. Hatch release. All right, driver's side window. And yes, the driver's side window actually does work now. It's a little slow. You got to be patient with her. But she works, considering before these windows were rusted, completely shut. Passenger side window. You got to be a little forceful with the switch, but... And again, the window's a little slow, but it does work. Okay? So the windows work, the car starts, door panels are on, the lights are working. So you know what it means? It's time to start throwing this carpet in, guys. I finally got it where I'm happy with it. I've replaced the seat switches. They were all rusted and destroyed. It is time to actually put the carpet in and the seats and button up the center console. I'm excited. I'm really excited because this car is about to look a whole lot different. Here in about, well, for you, we'll make it just a few minutes, but for me, it's probably going to be a couple hours. Let's knock this out. Well, guys, we're getting closer. It's starting to look like a car again and less like a swamp vehicle. Take a look at this. Man, I'm telling you, it's 2 o'clock in the morning and I still got a long way to go. But as you can see, she is starting to look like a car again, guys. She is. I'm so excited. I got a lot of cleaning. Got to clean this stuff up right here. This is not bolted in. That's not bolted in. Obviously, I got to pull the seat belts from the other car and bolt them in as well. Trim pieces right here. This piece does not look like it comes off, so I ripped the carpet off of it, the gray carpet, and I will have to glue the red carpet to that. That gray panel over there does come off, and I'll be replacing that with a red one. I got the bezels starting to go in. As you can see here, the bezel for the instrument cluster, the bezel for here, it's not bolted in yet. We still have the dash pad to install. It's I got myself on a bit of a deadline. I'm determined to have this video up for you guys in the morning. This is tough. This is going to be a close call, guys, but I'm getting there. I got to drop in the I don't even know what you call those cubby holes. They mount in there. I got to drop those in. Then this carpeting actually goes over all of that and velcros to those cubby holes. So we got that next. Trim piece. You know what? I'm not going to keep talking. The more I talk about it, the more aggravated it makes me. I'm ready to go to bed. I'm going to knock this out, guys, and then we're going to take a look at her all finished up. Well, guys, I had to record this part. This is the last piece of carpet that goes into this car. And I'd be a damn liar if I said I wasn't, like, totally excited about this right now, man. I'm, wow. I'm beside myself. This car is coming along so well, and I'm so excited to be able to share this with all of you. Here we go. There we go. There's so many people out there that doubt that I can do things like this, and let me tell you something, man. It's not because I'm some expert at any of this. It's just something I enjoy doing. It's fun for me. And it should be fun. If it's not fun, what's the point in doing it, right? Guys, I will say this. If I can do this, you can do this. We're almost to the finish line, guys. Almost. We are so close. I'm just more and more blown away by this car. Now, of course, I bought a used car as a parts car, so it's not like I expected the interior to be flawless and in pristine, perfect condition. Of course not. But we got a lot for our money. Let me tell you, I got to give this thing a good vacuum. We got the dashboard in. Yes, the dash pad has a crack down it. To me, it's not a big deal. That can be replaced later. It's not. Nothing on this car is really all that difficult to pull apart and put back together. A few trim pieces to finish bolting up here. A couple seats to put in. You can see I got the seat belt installed over here. I still have to do the one over there, but aside from that, look how that red pops too, man. I got the seat buckle and everything installed here. It's really just a matter of that side seat belts, 2 seats, the roof, and a few little trim pieces, odds and ends. Look at her, guys. Look at that. Look at that. I hate those slow turn signals, but they work. If you're wondering why the lights are flashing, the battery's dead, and I've got my booster pack on. You turn the headlights on, you got your high beams, they work. And I think we just killed the booster pack. We did. We just killed the booster pack. The windows are working. It's the power locks. I don't know. We have enough juice. Look at that. And we killed it. Yeah, I hear the relay, but it's not doing anything anymore. It all works. I got the horn from the other car in here. I do need to clean up that steering wheel. That's pretty nasty. But the key comes in and out now. It didn't used to do that. Man, what a mess. What a lot of work. But also, what a satisfying transition from this to this. Absolutely beautiful. It's so close, guys. Some mechanicals and then a paint job. And this thing will be, well, you'll never know unless you saw these videos that it was ever a Florida swamp Corvette. Ladies and gentlemen, it is 5 o'clock in the morning and I am dead exhausted. I am beat. Man, we got one seat to put in, one more, and I'm gonna call it a night. There is still a few minor little things. There's a few screws around the bezel that I haven't done. I've done this whole top. I've done this whole surround. I've got everything else bolted in. Everything else is done. Vacuumed the whole thing out. Excuse me, not everything else. I got to put this stupid little cap on. That stupid little cap. One seat. Seat belts are in. I even changed the carpet on this. I got that hanging down because this carpet is got some adhesive on it, gluing back to it. Yeah, upside down too, right? Gravity is not helping this at all, but it appears to be working, so that is good. I'm going to put that piece back. I'm going to plug in the seat. I'm going to sit the seat in it. I'm going to put the roof on it, roll up the windows, and I'm going to call this a successful video. Here comes the last seat. I probably could have planned this out a little better. This place is a wreck, man. Like, no joke. My shop is in seriously rough shape right now. Okay. Now I do need to plug this in and try to sit this under the steering wheel. Maneuvering this in is kind of fun, but we got it without too much of a headache, right? Not too shabby. There we go. Okay, here's that wire. Now, there is another wire, but I don't think that my seat supports that. All right. Nothing is ever problem-free, huh? Never. We had a worm gear come out of the seat. I think it's the one that moves the track forward and backward. So kind of an important one there. There we go. Down, girl. Okay, now the real test is will this move? Battery's dead. Yeah, battery's dead. Let's put a boost on it and hope that the seat will actually move back and forth on its own. There we go. I should give her a little juice. And all we need is to see the seat. Yes. It goes up, doesn't want to go down. It goes forward, and it goes backwards. That's all I needed, guys. I think the down button on this is actually not functioning, but whew, thank you. That's all I needed. All that's left is to bolt her down. Call this a night. Guys, it's about time for me to go to bed. It is 6 o'clock in the morning now. And hey, I did a lot more than I said I was going to do. I went ahead and buttoned just about every single thing up that was left to button up. You know, the unfortunate thing about these old GM cars is the plastics are brittle. Things crack and stuff like that. But, you know, it's kind of to be expected of an old car. Yes, it still needs a lot of cleaning, especially in those door jambs. Those door jambs, you can still see the remnants of the swamp in it. So yeah, hey, maybe this is a good one to send to the Auto Spot LLC, right? But anyway, there's the doors. There's the interior. Look at that. Look at that. I guess it wouldn't hurt to see if it'll start. I don't have a whole lot of faith in that right now. We haven't gotten to the mechanicals yet, but the roof is bolted down like it's supposed to be. It's secured. It is not going anywhere. Oh man. Oh, this is nice. Oh wow. It started first try? What? Okay, so it still thinks that the hatch is ajar, which it's not. The check engine light is on, rightfully so. The brake light is on. That's been on because there is like no brake pressure at all. All right, man. There she is, guys. And I know you're looking at the tack and you're like, wait a minute, there's no tack. That is correct. The tack does work, but on this car it's not functioning, which means there's something up under the hood causing a problem. No tack. The battery is completely dead. Here we go though, guys. I need to get a replacement shift knob for this, but we did it. We did it. Aside from the flickering lights because my battery is dead. Look at that. I love these gauges. Yeah. So there you have it. The radio tries to work. Let's see if we can... No, now she doesn't. Come on. You can hear it kind of crackling. Yeah. Well, that clock is not right either. What do you think, guys? Man. She's come a long way. What about the power locks? Yes, both sides. I made sure to do everything I could to make sure that everything in this car was functioning as best as I could make it. Not everything functions, obviously, but oh, I left the lights on? I wasn't supposed to do that. Yeah, that'll definitely cause battery drainage issues. Man, I'm so happy. I'm going to throw this battery on charge tomorrow. Well, for you guys, it's already Saturday, which means I've got to edit this video still. But for me, in the upcoming video, I've got to pull this upper plenum off, replace the fuel injectors, replace the fuel pressure regulator, replace the wiring, replace the alternator, replace some coolant hoses, and then fingers crossed, I think this thing will be back to running on all 8. Then we've got to get to the brake master cylinder. We got to swap the wheels and tires from this car with that one over there. The headlight assemblies need work. We may just replace them with the ones that came off of that one. Not entirely sure. There's still a ton more to do, guys. A ton more to do. But I am happy to say that for tonight, I'm done. This was a huge success, and I truly couldn't be happier. Now, with all that said, before we get out of here, I got to give a big shout out and thank you once again to autoauctions.io. Guys, it is the best salvage auction companion you could ask for. When you use autoauctions.io in conjunction with Carfax AutoCheck, man, I'm telling you, you can't go wrong. Links down in the description box below. Definitely go check them out, man. I use autoauctions.io for every single car I purchase. Every single car I purchase. And better than that, even if it's not from the salvage auction, I still use autoauctions.io. If I'm looking on Craigslist, Marketplace, whatever the case may be, I run that VIN through autoauctions.io first to see if there's any pictures of this thing being in a prior accident, even though it may have a clean title. Remember, guys, the Swamp Vet here, it's got a clean title. Should it? Hell no. Hell no. This car shouldn't have a clean title. However, that one over there, no. No, that car's got a salvage title. That car has a salvage title. One that sat under a swamp for 14 years has a clean title. And that, my friends, is why you need to use autoauctions.io in conjunction with Carfax or AutoCheck. I can't recommend it enough, guys. It could save you a small fortune. Imagine buying this Corvette right here. Not that one. The one in front of me, the silver Vet. Imagine buying this silver car, clean title, fresh paint job, nice looking interior, and you're thinking, wow, man, this is probably a one owner, been well cared for its whole life. If you'd used autoauctions.io, you would have seen the pictures of this thing looking like it came out from a swamp, and you wouldn't bought this car. You wouldn't bought this car. Come on now. So I do have to give a big shout out and thank you to autoauctions.io for giving us the silver Corvette out of a Florida swamp. But before I go, I got to tell you guys where specifically the car came from. I've got the registration, guys, and the registration is from 2004, and it's to a Gerald Arthur Jurek in Fort Myers, Florida. Now, I don't know where Fort Myers, Florida is. I don't know who Gerald Arthur Jurek is either, but I am hoping that maybe him or one of his relatives, somebody that knows him and knows this Corvette, is going to see it on YouTube and be able to tell me exactly what happened to this what happened to this car. It's not beautiful yet. I would love to know the backstory. What happened to the silver Vet, man? I would really like to know that. So if anybody has seen this, you know something about it, or you know who those folks are, email me, autoauctionrebuilds@gmail.com. Don't forget to follow me on Facebook and Instagram, Auto Auction Rebuilds. Subscribe to the channel, please, if you haven't considered subscribing. And hey, man, if this video took days, I mean days to make. If you enjoyed it, hit that thumbs up button, man, because, ooh, I got to get a shower. I appreciate each and every one of you for watching today's video. Stay safe out there, everybody. I'm going to catch you all very soon in the next one.